happening? What's happening? We got up in here. Hey, what's going on, Katie? How you doing? Uh, just getting myself situated. Mhm. Oh, hey, cause we shoot, we we talking about these streets. We talking about these gangs. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is based off of what's been going on with Nina Boy and Spider Loke and the ECCs. But there's a bigger picture that I've been talking about. Why I'm saying if Cass is gonna be mad at Spider and they gonna bring all this energy, then how come they ain't lining up to go to No Jumper? If y'all that down and y'all about to call, you know what I'm saying? So this is uh this is just more like a part two to my part one that I did the other day. I need to start doing. I need to start adding like part. If I'm gonna do like a series or whatever on something, I need to. I need to do that. Oh shit, my day's been my day. You know, uh, 'cause I seen something. Oh, that's so. As much as somebody says, "Well, I ain't gonna do no more content on somebody," regardless of the fact, and they still do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, okay, I mean, it's something small, but your word doesn't determine how big or small something is, right? Your word is your word, you know. And then they was talking about how this was yesterday. Oh, hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Yo, Los, what's going on? Yeah. Okay. All right, one more second. Oh, for sure. One more second. Okay. All right. Grab my water. Sorry, y'all. I'm multitasking like a motherfucker right now. uh, okay. Whew. Yo, DMG, what's going on? So, like I was saying, you know, this live is based off of what's going on, but just to broaden the scope out because there's a lot of misconceptions about the world of gangbang. There's a lot of misconceptions about gang, and I'm not gonna come up here and tell anything that don't need to be spoken about, right? Um, but I will tell you this: when it comes to loyalty in gang culture, there is no loyalty. There ain't no love either. You know, like for example, like getting jumped in or put on. You know, you got a bunch of guys coming in and they beating the shit out of you, right? For a certain amount of time. Then when that's over, you good. You know what I'm saying? You one of us. You know. And I used to think like in my mind at the time was like, okay, that's all right, that's what it is. It made sense to me at the time. Until it did make sense to me. And it wasn't until somebody, because I never heard, now I've heard people kind of say it, but they said it in like a way of um not understanding, you know. Now the explanation is, well, we want to know if you're gonna be down. If we ever get in a situation, we just need to know you ain't gonna run away. But do you really need to jump a motherfucker in to find that out? You know? And it's like getting jumped in to say that we love you, that you're one of us, is in the same light when your parents used to give you the whoopings and they would say, I don't really want to do this, but I have to. This is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. In gang culture, is we beat on you is because we love you. We want to see if you're going to be down. And once I heard that and it started to ring in my ear, I said, you know what, that really is stupid. Because it's a sign of abuse. I know this people, oh, Jay Millie, you come from, how are you going to sit there? Right. If you don't like the fact that I'm telling the truth on some shit, I don't give a fuck. um, but think about this. It's like when a man beats a woman, he says it because I love you. I love you so much I can't control myself. A parent giving a child a whooping with the heel of a shoe, a dress shoe, an extension cord, a switch off the tree, bare hands. Because I'm teaching you discipline because I love you. Now I'm about to throw up the other side of it. If a homie got a sister, right, and that sister has been getting abused by her boyfriend, then the homie and the rest of the gang is going, or the clique. I'm gonna get to that in a second too. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Then everybody's in the uproar and they want to ride because you should put your hands on a woman like that. Okay. But now I ask the question, where does said get that idea? Like where does the brain go where it starts to make sense in that category? So you're telling me I can beat on somebody to show them that I love them. They are part of the gang now. But I'm going to get all in the uproar because a man is beating on his girl. So we cherry picking abuse, right? We're justifying actions that in any other situation of life would not be justified. A man abusing his son, beating on his son every single day. Oh, you didn't do this right, or you didn't do that right, and just constantly beating on him. People get mad at that. Homies get mad at that. But nobody gets in the uproar about little Johnny wanting to become a gang member and going to get jumped in and coming home with a busted eye. The other eye is swollen up and closed and lip all cut and got broken ribs and you know what I'm saying? It's just all kinds of shit, right? Is that love? Is that love? Is that trust? Is that loyalty? People like to justify same things, different situations, because in their mind, they're saying because of what we go through is justified. So I guess a family that's struggling and hurting and they abuse theirs, I guess that's justifiable too, right? You see how none of this makes it? This is what's bothering me about this whole situation between the two parties. Did Spider do something that wasn't cool? Okay. But we're just gonna sit up here and act like the other side, like, okay, the fact of no, okay, let me say this. Nobody is gonna come out and say somebody said somebody done did the 187 on somebody else just out of the blue. You see, people like to make blanket statements and they don't look at the surface, they don't look at the detail. Because gangbanging is an ego-driven lifestyle. When a gangbanger's ego has been fractured, what's the first thing that they do? They get mad, they get in an uproar, and they want revenge on the person that made them feel stupid. But why are you mad at the person that made you feel stupid? You should feel stupid for allowing that shit to go down and not being on your tens. But because you ain't disciplined enough to handle that type of situation, you get mad and you go off. And then it's justified. Not just by that person, but it's also justified by the game. Oh, well, cuz, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker gonna come at you like that, cuz you have to get down, cuz. You feel me, cuz? You know what I'm saying? So you just handle your candle, cuz. You know what I'm saying? On crib. Does that make any sense? But this is the mentality that that's been involved, has had at a time or another. But let me look at these comments. Woo. Oh, yeah. Y'all been commenting. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Skim too. Trust no, exactly. Hello? Well, I mean, you could bring it over, because I mean, I am cooking, but it's going to be a little minute before it gets done. Okay. Oh, I don't eat red meat, but thank you though. All right. All right, y'all. I'm back. Hi, man, on everything, man. You feel me? No, and see, and this is the thing. This is the thing. Now Deuce M's talk about, well, if I hear you got something on you or whatever, you know what I'm saying, I'm just gonna record. First of all, let me tell Deuce M's and let me tell everybody else that want to act like all of a sudden this is a cool thing to do, right? If you is recording a motherfucker, right, in that type of lifestyle, I'm not talking about shit that happens when you just a civilian. I'm talking about when you are involved, when you're in it. You know what I'm saying? What's the difference between Deuce M's recording like an informant compared to what Spider said? So if Spider is called an informant, then Deuce M's is just as much of an informant as Spider is, for the simple fact you recording motherfuckers. What gangster records motherfuckers? I know police record motherfuckers. The CIA record motherfuckers. The feds record motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But nobody's getting mad at the person recording. Forget it don't matter right or wrong. It's the fact that you recording motherfuckers. And then not even letting motherfuckers know that you're recording. That's police activity. Now, unless I'm missing something, please, somebody in the chat, please inform me. But if you recording somebody without their knowledge, is that not police activity? And like I said, if you're a civilian, those things and those rules do not apply to you. But when you're in gang culture, when you're coming from this side of the tracks and you decide to do that type of stuff, that is police activity. And they say it for everybody else that be doing it. Whack 100 been getting crucified for doing it. But now Deuce M's does it, but ain't nobody gonna say anything about that. Stop with the cherry pick. Don't eat that fast food, man. Now, man, don't do it. I was kicking that. Oh, for real? I love a little violence, just a little bit. All right, that's for sure. Like I said, only the weak ones were the ones that had no courage got jumped in. Yo, DMG on everything, on everything. At least in the North Bay, man, on everything. Come on now, come on now. Hey, yo, DMG, you already know how we get down in the North Bay. You know what I'm saying? Free South Park, man. Man, you know exactly. Nobody touched my stuff. Man, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But they'll do it on the other side and then try to justify the shit while they're doing all the well, okay, well, keep the same energy across the board. That's all I'm saying. Man, big facts. Oh, that's who we talking about? That SPM? Yeah, but the only thing about that though, Los, when you know when it comes to these female gangsters, yo, yo, they will go straight. Uh, they'll act more like a man, or they'll try to act more like a man than the man himself. You know what I'm saying? But that's the hypocrisy, though. That's the hypocrisy. Oh yeah, Shit, tell her to kick rocks. Or you take the, you know what I'm saying? You take that 1-2 step. You know, I'm not condoning it, just giving my perspective. It never happened to me. Yeah, look, that woman don't need to be putting her hands on no man. Because it go both ways. It go both ways. You know, every person has a right to defend themselves. You know, nobody should just be putting their hands on somebody. Especially a woman don't need to be putting her hands on a man. You know, it sure is. We don't do no Black Lives Matter over here. Damn. Yo, hey, no, free Tory though. You know what I'm saying? Cause Megan came out and lied. She said that she lied. She said that she lied, which is funny. She comes out and says that she lied, but none like it's a cold game out there. It's a cold game. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? Well, hold on real quick, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. That's what I'm talking about. That is straight police work right there. Anything could pop off recording. Man. And that's what got Spider caught up the fact that, you know what I'm saying? Dude sit up there and recording it and then to say that he's recording, like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole situation's fucked up. But now, going back to what I was talking about, um, so with the whole loyalty thing, right? The whole loyalty and I love my brother, you know what I'm saying? All that shit, right? Okay, so Growing up, you know what I'm saying? It was you know, it was one gang, right? Like you was part of that gang, right? That gang, that neighborhood, whatever it is, right? Now watch this. I love motherfuckers so much that I'm gonna click up. We're gonna have a bunch of clicks in one gang. Why is there so many clicks in one gang? Explain that one to me. Why is there so many clicks in one gang? You got one big ass gang, like take the '60s for instance, right? The '60s is a big ass gang, right? But look how many clicks they got in that motherfucker. They got hella clicks in that motherfucker. Damn near on every street. But we're all together though. You got one section that don't even get the respect because they in the back compared to the ones that's up in the front. I'm just like, wait, hold up. But if y'all all '60s, what does it matter, right? And that's the one thing that we came up on. You know what I'm saying? Like you had your gangs, and then you had hella clicks. Not even necessarily associated with those gangs. They just their own separate cliques, right? Because it seems to me like that creates some type of division. Because when you're clicked up and you have your own clique, you kind of have your own set of rules within that clique, which is crazy because if you're part of a gang, then you have a set of rules you're supposed to go with in said gang. But now when you clicked up, y'all got your own set of rules of how y'all move. Huh? Make it make sense. Very motherfucking wood. Make for a bigger gang rather than small cliques bind together to be a greater place. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because at one time, a lot of these gangs it was one. You know what I'm saying? It was one. You know what I'm saying? Like if you was part of like a big like '60s or like the Hoovers or like the East Coasters, you know, and you just got hella streets in that gang, right? Like growing up, I used to see motherfuckers like it was one. I didn't. Well, I was a kid at the time, so but it was one. It wasn't no it wasn't no separation of shit. And then everybody knew everybody. You look at today, everybody don't know everybody. Now that's another thing though. Everybody don't know everybody. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to happen when you're part of a big gang. You feel me? Like like before I got put on, people knew who I was because I had my own reputation going, but they didn't know who my brother was. They didn't even know I had a brother, but they knew my brother, but they didn't know that he had a brother, right? So everybody not gonna know everybody like that, but you're all part of the same umbrella. Just like I retold the story about the homie. When, you know what I'm saying, everybody wanted to see me and him get down. Because we under the same umbrella, but we didn't know each other. Because he was already on. Long before I was on. Because like I said, I had my own thing going. You know? I didn't think anything about joining a gang or anything like that. You know? Mainly because the difference in age between me and my brother is a decade, right? So he had already jumped off the porch while I'm still running around, you know what I'm saying, in my Superman draws, you know what I'm saying, watching Saturday morning cartoons. You know what I'm saying? That thinking it just being a kid. So when it came time for me, when I jumped off on my own. I didn't jump off to go join anybody. Now I had homeboys on both sides, but because of where I went to school at first, the majority of my homeboys was on the west. But it wasn't until we moved to the east and me ended up getting transferred because I got into another fight and got suspended again, where I started making my mark on the east. But then ended up moving back to the central and really going, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I had my friends, you know what I'm saying? I like clique, like I had my school clique. You feel me? I had my school clique. But by then, you know what I'm saying, I was already hanging with the big homies. You know what I'm saying? Taking trips and shit. Like hitting that highway, bailing out. And just doing my own thing. But then the big homie had to come and snatch my ass up. I'm like, hey, hold on. Nah, I understand them your homeboys, but this is family right here. You know? And at the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, that still means something to me. Because the big homie, you know what I'm saying, through him in and out of the pen, he watched me grow up. You know? He go in one time, this is when he did a long stretch too. Um, he goes in, I'm still a kid. I'm like 9 or something, like 9, 10 or whatever. I might have even been younger than that. But I want to say that's probably right around. But by the time he get out, I'm like 13, 14 years old. Now, as a matter of fact, I was 13. I was 13. So it was probably like a year or two before that. But I was 13 years old. And the reason why I remember that is because that's when the first time I ever got drunk. We was at 13. And and that's when I started hanging with the homies. And then that's when the other big homie, you know what I'm saying, I came and I started hanging with Cuz, you know, and showing me the ropes and showing me, you know what I'm saying, what to do and what not to do, this, that, you know what I'm saying? And so once everybody found out that I was officially crippin', oh, that's when motherfuckers really, you know, but The moral to the story is this. Along my way through the years, I noticed that, well, hold on. I started hearing stories about homies turning their back on other homies, backstabbing and backdoing and all kinds of nasty work. And I just be like, what? Man, you know what I'm saying? I thought cuz was, man, you know what I'm saying? Homies shooting other homies and shit. Like, I'll be like, yo, what the fuck? So this is what I'm saying though. Man, look, ain't no loyalty, ain't no look. First of all, if I love you, I ain't about to shoot you on crib. If I love you, I ain't about to shoot you on the 7th. I ain't about to do that. But you got cats out here that say, yeah, I love you, bro. And then pull that thing out and pop cut. But he loved him though. He loved him so much he had to shoot. Like I even had my own dealings with cats backdooring me on some shit. My own homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. But I look up and I see this shit between Nina Boy and Spider and Asmo and all that. Man, look, look. It's a bigger picture to the whole situation. And I'm just analyzing, I'm just putting it out there because motherfuckers need to stop cherry picking with this shit. You know, you gonna go at one individual, but you ain't gonna go at the other individual for doing what they did. I don't see y'all trying to mark out Adam 22. I don't see y'all trying to mark him out. Oh well, he gonna call the police. He go. When did y'all be scared of the police? Y'all talk all this shit about the police, this police, that. But man, y'all be running. Man, come on now. Man, this shit be goofy as fuck. This shit be goofy as fuck. You sit here talking about, I don't give a fuck about the police. I don't give a fuck about. But we'll bust a grape at the police, though. We'll bust a grape at the police. But you'll knock one down, though, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck the police. Look out here. And I've noticed this for many years. But this situation just made me want to come out and speak on it because regardless of what the next individual does, we can't sit up here and act like, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers ain't doing shit too. Like that whole recording shit, like, look, that's foul ball. And the fact that motherfuckers is justifying this shit. You know what I'm saying? They justifying Deuce M's recording the whole conversation, but then going at Whack No Hundred about him recording people. Or this individual recording people. Like, come on now, does that make any sense? We just gonna concentrate on what was said. Look, I wasn't there. A lot of us wasn't there. We weren't around. We don't know. All we can go on is what is being said. But let's not ignore the fact that there was police activity going on at the same time, and they justifying this shit. They justifying this shit. They so mad at Spider, they ain't even worrying about Deuce M. They bigging Deuce M's up and everything. Like, fuck the reason why he did it. That's still police activity because that's what police do. So an individual do what police do, and because he got some information on that recording about what somebody said, we just going to ignore that part. and just concentrate on what was said. Like that don't make no sense because that shit weird as fuck. That shit is weird as fuck. Yeah, they ain't gotta do that. uh, uh, I'm back. Oh, I'm back. Let's see. Just go skim through these comments because y'all been conversating, chopping it up. I appreciate all of y'all for coming through. Irony, what's up, bruh? Man, how you been, man? Hey, I still gotta call you too, man. My apologies. This has been a lot going on. What up, though? You snuck in behind on everything. Yeah, y'all been in conversation. All right, man. I don't know who you is, but yeah, we stop doing it. Unless somebody done already hit you. Um, but yeah, you know, it's crazy that people and I think I only heard one person actually point that out, and that was Hoodie. And that's not to say anybody else hasn't pointed that out. I'm just saying, as far as I go, that's the only person that I've heard actually point that out about the court. You know, it's just like it's so much. It's like we cherry picking passes. Oh, this person snitched, so you know what I'm saying. We ain't gonna do anything to him, but this person snitched. It's like, come on, now, what are we doing? I just think it's a bunch of bullshit, and I don't know, y'all. I don't know, you know, but that's why I'm on this side. You know, I ain't in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I have no involvement in the streets as an active member, but you will see me in the streets. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I used to get asked a lot. Well, do you plan on getting out, or you plan on like nope. Even when I'm not even active no more, and I haven't been active in shit. Let's see, I haven't been active in some years, over a decade. You know? um, but I'm still a member. You know, I, I'm never getting out, but that don't mean that I gotta be out there doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I could I could put back in the cripping what has been taken out. You know, and I do my part in that. You know what I'm saying? The hypocrisy in gang banging and gang culture has to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like even with Cowboy, motherfuckers up there talking shit about Cowboy, but ain't nobody did anything to Cowboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Shit don't make no damn sense. Timo, what's going on? Well, you know, that's an everyday event. You know, as far as that note goes, I don't know. I don't know what the hell going on anymore. All I know is Motherfuckers is at odds again, like. But this is what I'm saying though, even with that situation, it's like this. When you do dirty shit will be at your doorstep. And then when you open up the door and you step in it, might want to get that clean and get that up. Start having hella flies and shit flying around. I see Dub hasn't really been on, and they still talking about this nigga. I just fucking, you know. But I did though. I did go to Blue Collar's channel and I did look at some of his posts. Damn, mad at Tony again, huh? Wow. Wow. See me, I've gotten back to what I was doing. Fuck all that shit. Motherfuckers ain't busting shit. Motherfuckers ain't doing shit. I ain't wasting my time with it no more. You know, I'm gonna get back to what I was doing and adding and growing my channel. Because it's so much it's so much content that I passed up over the last 6 months, focusing my energy on them motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I ain't doing that no more. You know, because the thing about it is, a motherfucker gonna look. Motherfuckers been saying shit about me for years. Think I give a fuck? Motherfuckers say, I'm gonna do this to you and I'm gonna do that to you. Okay, well, shit, do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't bump your gums and tell me what you're gonna do. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? Do 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 do. That's crazy. Really think I won't say my like color. Yeah, you never. Yeah, it ain't gonna happen over here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Cause look, all that big tough talking that was going on, I'm like, all right. I'm worried. I'm scared. I'm worried. I'm scared. Oh shit. You know, when a motherfucker can't handle his shit on his own, man. You know, I was at it. Yeah. Nope. Uh, you know, cause I could always, say, put phone calls and, you know what I'm saying? So all that talking about this person, that person, I ain't worried about none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I just know the psyche of people when they get to like, come on. Cause like everybody got something going on, right? I got shit going. But I also know I still gotta do what I gotta do and live my life how I live my life. You know what I'm saying? I can do more than one thing, you know. So whatever's going on with him don't even fucking matter to me. You know what I'm saying? But for not even just for him, but this for anybody. Don't come on the internet with that big tough talk. You know what I'm saying? Because that tough talk don't impress nobody. That tough talk don't impress nobody. Yep, that I do know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember. I remember when I first met Perry. That shit was hella funny. But you know what I'm saying? Like anybody can get on the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's what you do in person is what counts. That's what matters. Even when you in person, stop all that tough talk. Do what you're gonna do. Because if not, you look like a sucker. A buster. Oh, they're looking like a Dr. Seuss book. Green eggs and ham. Oh, green eggs and ham are looking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I was talking about Mr. Arizona. How he was doing all that tough talking. I gotta bring the whole bloodline. Mm-hmm. Did it? Snap. So that's why I've been doing other things, just like with this live. And I'm about to bust out with this wrestling content like a motherfucker. It's about to be a gang of wrestling streams. You know, while it's kind of like a dead time right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, basketball is going on right now, but I talk about it, but I don't really cover it. I know I've covered some games, some Warrior games, but I don't want to like overextend myself. So I keep it. You know, I just focus on certain things. And then I let other things just come in the mix. If I just do like just a regular stream, you know what I'm saying? I might talk about it or whatnot. That Mr. Fertilizers are eating Mario chimichurri. Oh shit. Little red horse man. Baby, you much too fast. Little red horse man. I'm stupid. Oh, Barry, you hella dumb for that. Man, how does do it anyways? I keep this in live. He really hasn't been live. He's been live like here and there, but he hasn't really been live. Matter of fact, I was going to hit him on the IG. I just got too much shit going on. And it's like I be wanting to get in contact with people, but I got so much going on. It's just like it ain't enough time in the day, and then by the time I remember, it'd be too late, and then I just like fuck. DCV was all you know, chimichanga and a real thing. Oh man, I'm telling you, it be that selective hearing or whatever the hell going on. No. Pause. Oh man, they like digging. They like digging in the hole. Oh yeah, I'm gonna if I remember tomorrow, I'm gonna tap in with them. You know what I'm saying? It's like hyenas. They hyenas on each other now. Yeah. But hey, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and end this. Thank y'all for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. Always. You know. Um, I hope whoever watches this on the playback, you know what I'm saying, really takes in what I'm saying, especially if you involved. Like, like it's a bigger picture to this. It's like it's two individuals that got issues, or you want an issue, or whatever the case may be. The fact remains that there was still police activity with the recording of a not knowing, you know what I'm saying, that's informant federal shit activity. Right? You know what I'm saying? No matter how motherfuckers try to spin it, No matter how motherfuckers try to change the narrative, no matter how motherfuckers try to act like that shit didn't go down like that. The fact of the matter is, it did, it happened, and we got to stop cherry picking with this shit. So, with that said, oh, you welcome, Katie. Yeah, Los, you welcome. You know what I'm saying? Timo, all of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, man. So, with that said, we up out of here. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. And like always, we going to keep it cracking. We going to stay militant. And we up out this bitch. Peace.